There are three big points to this video. The first one is you have to take your Motrin and your Tylenol together. The second point is you have to take it on a regular schedule, not just when you need it. And the third big point is, most important, you have to stay under 4,000 milligrams every 24 hours of acetaminophen. The first point to make is that you take your ibuprofen, your Motrin, or any other non-steroidal like Mobic or Toradol. You take that together with, at the same time as, 500 milligrams of acetaminophen. The acetaminophen actually acts as a turbocharger for all of the other medicine you're taking, including narcotics. So again, 400 milligrams of ibuprofen plus 500 milligrams of acetaminophen taken together. The second point to make is you take it on a regular schedule. This is a schedule that works well if you're just taking the Motrin and Tylenol together, the ibuprofen and the acetaminophen together. Presuming that you sleep during the night from about 11 o'clock to about 7 in the morning, you want to take one hit of medication just before you go to bed so you can sleep through the night, another hit when you get up because you haven't had any in a while, and then another one around lunchtime, and then another one roughly around dinner time, 5 in the afternoon, 6 in the afternoon, 1700 hours. And this kind of spaces it all out through the day. Frankly, if you're taking another kind of medication, if you're taking narcotics, then you can sort of fit those in at the 3-hour marks in here somewhere. Okay, don't get up in the middle of the night. But this gives you a nice daily schedule of medicine to take, and take it on a schedule. Okay, don't just wait until you hurt and then take it. Stay ahead of the pain. You want to prevent pain, not treat pain. And here we have to do the disclaimer: I am not your doctor. You have to first talk to your doctor before you do any of this stuff. This is not medical advice to you. You and I do not have a doctor-patient relationship. Please use common sense. Okay, so talk to your doc, healthcare provider, before you do any of this stuff. However, let's talk quickly about the risks of this business. Ibuprofen risks are generally the risks of ulcers in your stomach, like any other non-steroidal. Plus, there's a special heart risk. So if you already got those issues, for heaven's sake, check with your doc. Acetaminophen risks are mostly risks to the liver, but this turns out to be a fairly serious potential problem. Okay, here's a really important point. You have to make sure you keep all of the acetaminophen you take every single day under 4,000 milligrams dose in a 24-hour period. Otherwise, you could have liver failure, which is really awful. But you got to be aware, because acetaminophen is in a lot of stuff. It's in like combination narcotics, Lortab, it's in cold medicine. It's all over the place. So you got the responsibility to add up all of the acetaminophen you take every single day. Get a piece of paper, and you got to keep that dose under 4,000 milligrams in a 24-hour period. Key item. Okay, we're going to recap. The trick is to take your ibuprofen together with acetaminophen. You're going to take it on a schedule, a regular schedule. You're going to stay ahead of the pain, not get behind. You know that there are risks involved, so you're going to talk to your healthcare provider before you do any of this stuff. And in particular, you're going to keep your total acetaminophen dose from all sources under 4,000 milligrams per day.